Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now, the ninth reason is literature is the reflection of life in all its varied forms and shapes. It is the mirror of life and also it is the mirror of society. When we see, it reflects our own life. It is the mirror of life. Time and again, often, first definition, everybody says, what is literature? Immediately they will say, it is the mirror of life. It reflects our own life. எனக்கு என்ன கஷ்டம் வந்திருக்கு, எனக்கு என்ன சந்தோஷம் வந்திருக்கு, எல்லாம் படிக்கிற மற்ற கதையில் படிக்கும்போது, that we call literature. So it reflects our own life. The 10th reason for studying literature is, students who study literature and read for pleasure have a higher vocabulary. A vocabulary is a set of familiar words within a person's language. Better reading comprehension and better communication skills. Adhaadu, you have to increase your vocabulary. And experts say if you know some 1,000 words, just 1,000 words, you can speak good English. A college teacher may have 8,000 to 10,000 words. That is his vocabulary. And Johnson, they say, one of the man who composed the dictionary, Dr. Johnson, they say he knew about 35,000 words. Even Shakespeare, people say he knew about 35,000 words. So, because they have great vocabulary, higher vocabulary, they could read and write well. As students, you have to increase your vocabulary so that you will increase your communication skills. Essay, you can ask, when you write essays, out of 20, some students get 18, some 15, some 10, or out of 10, you get 8 or 5 or 6. And students will complain, sir, nalla eludhirken, but no, the professor gave me only 5 marks. The reason is, your friend who has scored 8 marks for that particular essay, he has used many new words. His vocabulary is good. Better than your. நீங்கள் 10 புது வேர்ட் போடுற இடத்துல ஒரு 20 புது வேர்ட் போட்டிருப்பாரு. Automatically the examiner is impressed and you get more marks. So learn at least one new word per day. என்னுடைய request என்னன்னா, for students, for the beginners or for anyone, even for the teachers, try to learn just one new word per day. You read newspapers, magazines, எப்பெல்லாம் நீங்கள் ஒரு புது வேர்டு வருதோ, you jot it down and consult a dictionary and then try to use the word. For example, I'll give you a word. Taciturn. T-A-C-I-T-U-R-N. I know some of you, 90% of you students, you may not know the meaning of this word. Taciturn is a new word for you. Kumar is taciturn by nature. He is a taciturn person. It's an adjective, means real meaning is uncommunicative, silent. Silent na neenga so easy ah sollirveenga, Kumar is always silent na, you know the meaning. Adhe ida you can say Kumar is taciturn. He is a taciturn person. Reserved, that's the meaning. Salavanga neenga paathirpeenga, reserved ah irupanga, they don't communicate. Adukku we use the word, instead of telling silent or reserved, you can use the word taciturn so that it will impress others. For example, another word I'll give you, it's a phrase like in a jiffy. உங்களுக்கு எவ்வளோ பேருக்கு in a jiffy என்ற வேர்டுக்கு மீனிங் தெரியும்? Of course, some of the students will know. It means in a moment. I'll be back in a jiffy. அப்படின்னா ஒரே செகண்டில் நான் வரேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஒரே செகண்டில் in a moment or quickly நீங்கள் சொல்கிறதுக்கு பதில் you can use the term in a jiffy. அப்போ கொஞ்சம் இம்ப்ரெசிவாக இருக்கும். in a jiffy I have not heard, but it's nothing but in a minute I'll be back, in a moment I'll be there. So try to learn at least one new word per day. The 11th reason is literature helps readers fully understand the importance of historical events and their impact on the world in a way that simply studying history books could not portray. இதுக்கு என்ன மீனிங்னா, history everybody likes. என்ன ஹிஸ்ட்ரியில் நடந்திருக்கு, அது நிறைய புக்ஸில், வெறும் ஹிஸ்ட்ரி புக்ஸை படித்தா இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கிடைக்கிறதோட த்ரூ ஸ்டோரிஸ். For example, demolition of Babri Masjid in the year 1992, partition of India and Pakistan in the year 1947, attacks on the Twin Towers in Pentagon, September 11, 2001, World War I and II. These are some of the historical events which shook the entire world. இப்போ அந்த இம்பேக்டெல்லாம் அது ஹிஸ்ட்ரி புக்ஸில் படிக்கிறதோட நிறைய பேர் இதை பற்றி ஸ்டோரிஸாக எழுதியிருக்காங்க. மூவிஸாக வந்திருக்கு. ஸோ when you read books on these things, the impact is great and it gives a better picture than the real incident.